Welcome everyone back to a new video at Middle School Career Readiness. In today's video, we are going to be going over the Refuge Medical Bleeding Prevention Kit. And this section is going to be the first segment of it, and it's going to be over everything on the website, so the specs, contents, and pricing. And then later on in the video, I'm actually going to show the kit and we're going to go through it. So this is the website here, and we're on the bleeding prevention kit. So there's three different levels. There's basic, intermediate, and advanced. And then there is kid. It doesn't really show anything on kid, and kid is sold out, so we're not really going to go over that because I'm not quite sure which one that one is. But we're going to go over the basic, intermediate, and advanced. The one that you're going to see me open up later on in the video is the intermediate level. So the basic is going to be $69. Your intermediate is going to be 99, and your advanced is going to be 150. So your basic, this is a picture of the basic here. It's color coded by green. It's a picture of the back there. That's the little piece of paper that's at the front. Intermediate and advanced. Intermediate is yellow, and advanced is red. Those are the items that come in the basic. Those are instructions. And more instructions that do come with the kit, as well as you can see, there a QR code that you can scan. The actual kit for intermediate and the actual kit for advanced. So we go down here, there are two add-ons that you can put. There's Quick Clot Bleeding Control Roll Dressing. It is the size 3" by 4 feet. That is the smaller size. However, what's different between that and the compressed gauze that's going to already come in your basic kit is that's going to be hemostatic gauze. And what that hemostatic agent is going to do is when you pack a wound with that, it's going to help that blood clot, and it's going to stop the person from bleeding out or there being an excess of blood loss. And that is going to run you about $30 extra as of January 27th, 2025, the day of filming this video. And then there's also pre-staged tourniquet. And so the one I'm going to open up later on in the video is in a vacuum sealed bag. Or sorry, not in a vacuum sealed bag, a resealable bag. The reason why it's in a resealable bag is because I was sent this by Refuge Medical. However, I don't get any monetary funds from them for giving a good review or saying anything nice about their product. My review later on in the video is completely my opinion, not paid by anyone to say good things or bad things. I was sent the kit by them, and I do have an affiliate link with them. So in the description, there will be the affiliate link, and you will get 10% off. And I do get 10% off. I do get 10% of your purchase. So let's say you purchase $100, you're going to get 10% of that off. And that 10% is going to come to me. And what that helps me do is purchase more kits to do videos like these and to be able to get better equipment to do in-person and online videos. And stay tuned for that because we do have some in-person interviews coming up soon. So the pre-stage tourniquet. The one that I have came in a resealable bag, but the ones that you're going to purchase are going to be in a vacuum sealed bag. If you're going to take this out and put it in a different kit, like if you're going to take it out of the vacuum sealed bag, the tourniquet that comes with it is perfectly fine because that tourniquet is wrapped in plastic, so you can take that plastic off yourself before putting it in your kit. However, if you're going to leave it in that vacuum sealed bag and keep it in your glove box, in a car, in a backpack, or something like that, I would recommend paying that extra $5 to get the pre-staged tourniquet, because all that is they take all the paper and the plastic off of the tourniquet, so that when you open that vacuum sealed bag, the tourniquet's ready and you're not struggling to take off the plastic in a high stress scenario. So the commentary here, it says control bleeding with these easy to use tools. Imagine being in a life-threatening situation, whether it's a car crash, farm accident, or even a natural disaster. In these moments, every second counts. That's why the Bleeding Prevention Kit, or BPK, is essential for any household. This compact kit contains all the necessary tools to stop life-threatening bleeding, including the fastest and safest tourniquet in the world, the CAT tourniquet. Now, the CAT tourniquet is not their brand, so they're not speaking good about their own product. That is a different brand's product, and they're not just saying that that's the best. Many other people on YouTube, people in the media, articles, and other companies say that CAT is the best and that those are the tourniquets that the United States military use. And so they are military grade tourniquets, if you want to say that. With step-by-step instructions and simple tools, even untrained individuals can become immediate responders and help save lives. From shootings to car accidents to everyday emergencies, the Bleeding Prevention Kit puts the power of life-saving equipment in the hands of the general public. Don't wait until it's too late. Get your BPK today and be prepared for any situation. So it says untrained individuals. So if you purchase this kit, you have the ability to stop bleeding without being like, let's say, an EMT, paramedic, or firefighter, or police officer, or something like that. However, the two things that I would recommend or actually the three items. So in the basic kit, there's a tourniquet. Well, in all the kits, there's a tourniquet. If you're carrying a tourniquet, I would recommend carrying it without the plastic or anything on it and being trained how to use a tourniquet so you're not trying to read those instructions in a high stress scenario. The other thing is the intermediate version does come with a chest seal. A chest seal is not going to be a life or death item, but it is very good and life-saving if you have it. And so if you do carry it, I again would recommend being trained on how to use that. These items are not very hard to learn how to use, so it's very easy. It takes maybe 10 minutes to learn how to use these items as long as you can remember how to use them. And the advanced kit does come with a nasal geopharynx airway or NPA. If you are carrying one of those, I would recommend knowing how to use them. They're not a life or death product, like I said, but it is very good to have that airway in place if you can. There is a video there. I'm not going to play that. I don't know if you guys saw, but in the X-Shear holster video I did, I tried to play the video, but the audio didn't work, so we're just not going to play that one. Um, there are reviews here. These reviews aren't just of this kit. There are other kits as well. But you can see most of these are 5-star reviews. I'm not seeing anything lower than that on here. So very good reviews. Contents. The basic kit is going to come with your CAT Gen 7 tourniquet, public access orange, or I think the company CAT tourniquets, I believe they call them EMS orange. So there's tactical black, EMS orange, and trainer blue. So obviously the blue is for trainer, black's for tactical, and orange is for regular loose use. 6-inch emergency trauma dressing. I'll go over what an emergency trauma dressing is later on in the video. 2 compressed gauze. I do open one of those later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. 2 pairs of Refuge gloves. Those are just nitrile gloves of the Refuge medical brand. 7 1/4-inch trauma shears. Those are also the Refuge medical brand. Nothing really special about those. Survival blanket, also Refuge medical brand. Nothing special about that. I explain what it's used for later on in the video. Permanent marker, that one's really self-explanatory. And then the instruction card. The intermediate, which is the one that I go through, it has everything from the basic kit, including a chest seal 2-pack and flat duct tape. And then the advanced kit has everything in the intermediate kit along with the hemostatic gauze, a different brand of the hemostatic gauze that I mentioned earlier, and a nasal geopharin airway of the 28 French size, which is going to be your average military age adult. That's what's going to fit. So if you have smaller children or larger people that you might be using this kit on, I would recommend getting a smaller or larger size. They do sell NPA kits, which have all the sizes from smallest to large. And those are going to run you anywhere from, I want to say anywhere from $1 to $7, those NPA kits. It says kit may kit may slightly be modified with similar items due to low stock shortage. So it's not meaning that you're not going to have a product in the kit or something like that. It's just saying that the brand of the product might be switched out slightly just due to shortages of another brand of product. We recommend getting trained on all your equipment. So as I said, they do recommend some of these pieces of equipment, getting trained on how to use them. Again, they're not very hard um, to get trained on, quite easy actually. And it says check out refugetraining.com for more information. So they do offer free and paid training. And like I said, you do have a QR code on a piece of paper that I have it right here. You do have this piece of paper here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Trying to get it to focus. You do have this piece of paper here, and it has a QR code there that you can scan for more instructions. And then it has instructions on how to apply a chest seal, on how to use a survival blanket, how to use a tourniquet right here, and then how to use packing gauze and the trauma dressing right there. Dimensions. The bag is going to be 6 inches by 8 inches by 2.5 inches, and that is fully stocked. The basic, fully loaded, is going to weigh around 1 pound, intermediate, 1 pound 2 ounces, and advanced 1 pound 3 ounces. So like I said, not very heavy and a very small form factor, so it'll fit in glove box, backpacks, almost anywhere you would want to carry one of these kits. Shipping. Shipping policy. Thank you for visiting and shopping with Refuge Medical. The following terms and conditions that constitute a shipping policy. So domestic shipping policy, meaning in the United States, shipping process time. All orders are processed within 3 to 4 business days, meaning that's from the time that you put in your order to the time it's being shipped, around 3 to 4 days. Orders are not shipped on weekends or holidays. So if you sign up for their newsletter, they will send you days that they are not going to be shipped. And also, if you put in an order on a weekend, it won't be shipped. The order won't be processed and it won't be shipped till a weekday. Our company celebrates the biblical holidays. Websites will reflect times and shipping departments will be closed. So they have a page on their website that you can see all the holidays or biblical holidays that they are closed. And they do send out emails if you're part of the newsletter, days that they will be closed. If we are experiencing a high volume of orders, shipments may be delayed to a few days. Please allow additional days in transit for delivery. If there are significant delays in shipment of your order, we will contact you via email or telephone. So if you put your phone number, they'll more than likely contact you through there. If you put your email through there. Shipping rates and delivery estimates. Um, Shipping charges for your order will be calculated and displayed at checkout. So it's not a fixed rate. It depends on where you are in relation to them and what you're ordering. So once you check out, it'll have shipping and it'll say estimated shipping. And then once you put in your address, it will estimate that shipping for you. So UPS ground. It takes about 3 to 4 business days to get to you, and that's going to be $12 to $48, depending on, like I said, where you are and what you're getting shipped. Uh, USPS ground is going to be 4 to 6 business days, and that's going to be, again, 12 to 48. Delivery delays occasionally occur. Shipments to PO boxes, APO boxes, or FPO box addresses. We ship to addresses within the U.S., U.S. territories, APO, FPO, and DPO addresses. Shipping confirmation and tracking. So they will send you tracking with like their website tracking, and then they will send you with whatever they sent it with, or USPS or UPS, and then taxes, damages, and all other stuff there. So it's all manufactured in the USA. They do have a warranty, I believe, and they have an HSA, FSA approved, and life-saving equipment. So you can see all the reviews here for the bleeding prevention kit. 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, they're all 5-star reviews, so that says something about them. There's only one 4-star review here and 65 5-star. So, you will see what I think about the kit as we unpack it and after we unpack it later on in the video. This is everything I do have for the first segment. Like I said, my affiliate link is in the description, so if you do want to purchase this or any other items, go to the description and you will get 10% off of your kit, as well as I do get that 10% off that you get, that goes to me, and that helps me purchase more kits for videos like these and purchase better equipment to do both in-person and online videos. So make sure to go check that out. And that's the first segment. Now we're going to go into the second segment where I will be opening the kit. Alright guys, so here we have the bleeding prevention kit, or individual bleeding prevention kit, from Refuge Medical. Put that down there. We have the intermediate. So it does say latex free over here, so no latex products in here. Wonderful. This is in a resealable type bag. The only reason why it's in that is because I was sent this by them, as I mentioned earlier on. But again, I'm not getting paid to give a good review for them. I was just sent this by them for free. But if you purchase it from their website, it will be in a vacuum sealed bag. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So bleeding prevention kit, it's got all the stuff here. Nothing really on the back there. So we'll put this here, I guess. Got the instructions for use. So it has instructions on how to apply a cat tourniquet. Again, like I said earlier on, if you are carrying this, I would recommend you already know how to use a tourniquet or study this prior to carrying this kit. How to pack a wound, how to use an emergency trauma dressing, and how to use a chest seal as well as survival blanket. So pretty much everything in here it gives you instructions for. And you have the QR code there. So they have the Refuge Medical branded emergency blanket here. And so what this is for hypothermia. And so it is I believe it's Mylar here. Doesn't say what material is, but I believe it's Mylar. So as you can see, it's a pretty big reflective metal or mylar blanket here, and what this does is it uses your body heat and reflects it back at you in a hypothermia situation. And what hypothermia is when your body gets too cold. So hypothermia kills in trauma scenarios, as I and other people have said many times. Hypothermia kills in trauma scenarios. So even if you're not in a cold scenario, if someone does have any level of trauma on them, it is very recommended that you put this over them just to give them that extra level of heat being reflected back onto them. Got the compressed gauze here. Got 2 of these. They are North American Rescue. North American Rescue compressed gauze. They are 4.5 inches by 1.5 yards. Excuse me. It's white and it's 6-ply cotton. And North American Rescue brand, as I said already. I do like how this particular one does have the rip tabs on either side. I do like that about that. This one's just the exact same. Comes with 2 of these. This is one thing that is unique to the intermediate kit, and it is I don't know if you can see this here. There we go. It is flat duct tape. So normal duct tape, it's just on this paper and wrapped up in this very compact form factor. I like that about this. And back to this, I'm going to open this real quick just to show you what this looks like here. So it's going to be sort of this like cube factor here, or rectangle. But basically you take this and it's going to unroll like that. You want to unroll a little bit of it, and then you can start taking it. You're going to want to bunch it up a little bit here. And this, it does show you in the instructions how to pack a wound with this, but you're going to want to bunch it up here. What I like to do is get it on my thumb, and then you're going to put it into that wound, and to plug that vessel, blood vein, or blood vessel, or artery that's bleeding there, and you're going to shove that into there, and then you would just continue to pack like that. So that is the compressed gauze. Look on the inside of that, how to use it. Next up, we just have their brand of gloves in here. Nothing really special about them. I'll open them so you can see it here. Nothing really special about them, just gloves. I would recommend, though, if you're carrying gloves like these, I would recommend putting them on a couple times. Or, not really a couple times, just putting them on once, and then putting them back into your kit. Obviously, if you're getting the vacuum sealed one, you can't do that. But, taking them off like this, and then putting them back into your kit just so that you already know they're going to fit you and they're already stretched out so that you can easily put them on your hands like that. So, gloves. Next thing we have here, cat tourniquet. So, this is the Gen 7, I believe. So I would recommend, if you're carrying this, to take all this out. And like I said, if you are getting the vacuum sealed one, I would recommend getting the pre-stage, because it's going to have everything already taken out. So CAT does provide you some instructions here on how to use it here. And it says you got your tactical black, your EMS orange, as you see here, and then your trainer blue. If you carry black or orange or blue, I believe they're all made the same, so it really doesn't matter which one you carry. As long as you're carrying a good verified tourniquet, I really don't think it matters. Again, as long as you have a tourniquet, that's what matters, because these tourniquets save lives, and it's very, very much a necessity here. So these are what's called windlass tourniquets. So they do have this part right here called the windlass, and that's what you're going to twist once you put it on the arm. Comes off like this. You'd put this around the arm. Can't really see it when I put it on my arm, but you put your arm in here. You'd pull the red tab. Here, we'll put this to the side. You'd pull the red tab to tighten it around someone's arm here. And then once you get it tight enough, that's when you would take this. You'd go like that. Make sure it sticks. Some people even go around like this. After they've tightened the windlass, they'll go around and they'll put this in there with the tourniquet. With the windlass. But after you tighten it like that around someone's arm, you will then start to twist the windlass there. And then once you get it tight enough, you're going to pop it into its little compartment there. And hopefully I'm stuttering a lot today, guys. I apologize. The purpose of this is to stop that bleeding with that occlusion pressure to the affected area. Just gonna pack this up real quick. There. Next thing we have here, Sharpie. Pretty self-explanatory. Just a Sharpie here. This is for marking the time that you put your tourniquet on. So on this instructions here, I'm just going to use this as an example. I don't know if you can see that, but right there on the tourniquet, that loop that holds the windlass in says time. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your Sharpie and you're going to write the time. The time right now for me is 6:23 p.m. So you're going to write 6:23 p.m. So that lets the responders know. Let's say you put it on at 6:23 p.m. They get there at 6:30. That's a little late, but let's say they get there at 6:30 and the bleeding hasn't stopped. That tells them that they need to apply a second tourniquet because that one, it has failed and is not working the way it should. Emergency trauma dressing. So, sorry, I'm just stretching out a little bit here so you can see the diagram on the back here. I'm not going to open this one like I did the other ones, but an emergency trauma dressing, what it is basically is you have the wrap here. It's basically like a gauze wrap type thing, and it has a gauze pad in it, and that gauze pad is what you're going to want to put on that wound, and then this will wrap it. And so what this is good for is neck injuries, if someone's bleeding from the neck or from the head. This is very good for that because obviously you know you can't put a tourniquet on that. You can't put a tourniquet on that. Or for arm or leg injuries that you don't necessarily need a tourniquet for, but you still need to apply that pressure for it. That's what this is designed for. And this is the North American Rescue one. It is 6-inch emergency trauma dressing. They have different lengths and widths of trauma dressings, but this is just the standard size, a 6-inch. Refuge Medical branded trauma shears here. Just some basic trauma shears. These are going to work once or twice, and then they will need to be replaced. There's nothing wrong with that for these shears. Obviously, you guys know I'm a supporter of X-Shear, and I've done several videos with them. Their shears do last for a while, but they are not meant to be put into these types of kits. The X-Shear shears are meant to be put into, are meant to be like carried on a person or in a kit that you're using regularly. These are meant for like one-time kits like this. Obviously this is in a resealable bag like I said, but it mainly comes in vacuum sealed bags. And so what this is for is, let's say someone has a gunshot wound on the leg and they were shot with jeans on. You use this to cut up to that wound so you can access it better and work on it better. And the reason why these are better than the X-Shear is because the X-Shear are bigger, bulkier, and pricier because they're meant to last longer. These are meant for 1 or 2 times because the kit is meant for 1 or 2 times. You're not going to be reusing this kit. You're going to use it once on one patient, and then you're going to be done with it. So they work for their purpose, and they're very good. And now, as I mentioned, the intermediate item here, the Halo Vented Chest Seal. So I believe this is, yes, this is a 2-pack. So what this is for is, let's say you have someone who has been shot in the chest. What this is for is it's meant to put over that bullet wound to allow that blood to come out without the blood being blocked in there, because it can cause a tension pneumothorax, which is where that blood builds up in there and starts to compress the lungs, and not allowing you to breathe. So a vented chest seal is going to allow that blood to spill out while keeping stuff out of that wound, and allowing it to not get clogged up. It still has a chance for it to get clogged up, and that's where you're going to burp that chest seal. So you just stick like your finger under it, lift it up a little bit, cause that blood to come out, and then you close it back. I would recommend carrying vented over unvented chest seals. I'm not going to open this right now because it is very messy, but I don't know if you can see that there, but it does have a image of kind of what those chest seals look like. They're really just ovals with a circle in the middle, and you're going to put that circle over that gunshot wound, and then it usually has, like, let's say this was a circle here, it usually has vents going to either side so that blood can spill out that way. And it does have application, how to apply it, and the intended use, and then on the back it shows here, clean, dry the wound, remove product from packaging, remove release liner, and apply product with light pressure, transfer patient to emergency care facility for elevated and post-treatment. I do like, again, that they have it here, 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 and here. Basically, you can open it any which way. Halo, I haven't really tested them against any other brands. I do prefer the Hyphen Chest Seal in a kit like this. The Hyphen Chest Seal Compact, just because it's smaller, and the front and back seal are in different sections. However, this one is not bad, and as long as you have one, it's not like a life or death item, but if you have one, it definitely helps. So that is the kit, guys. A lot of things here. I know I really destroyed this kit here. But that's the kit. Overall, honestly, in my opinion, overall, it's a great trauma kit, or as they say, bleeding prevention kit. I've seen some of these that don't come with a tourniquet, which I very much disagree with, so I love that this comes with a tourniquet. Trauma dressing is a nice touch because, you know, trauma doesn't always happen on your legs or arms. Sometimes it happens to the head, to the abdomen, to the neck. So, love that they put in that emergency trauma dressing. Compressed gauze. In most types of trauma, you're going to be packing that wound. So, I love that they included that in there. Very good. Shears. Great thing to have in your trauma kit as well. Survival blanket. Lots of people don't think of hypothermia. One's your body gets super cold and starts to freeze. The other is it gets super hot and starts to overheat. Most people don't think of those, but those do kill in trauma scenarios. Permanent marker. Lots of kits come with a tourniquet, but not markers. So I love that they included that in there. Gloves, I mean, they're not really a yes or a no item. They're not really going to elevate the kit, but this a nice touch. In their instructions, again, I love that they put the instructions in there. Very useful because some of these people buy these because they want to have first aid equipment and stuff, but they don't know how to use some of these products that are in here. So I love that they have those instructions. The flat duct tape. Tape is a really bulky item to carry, so I like that they have it in this flat form factor. Very good. I like it. And then the Halo chest seal, like I said, great thing to carry, but definitely need to be trained on it. So overall, it's a great kit. I don't really have anything to say bad about it, honestly. It's a great kit. I definitely think it's worth its money. This kit, the intermediate, is going to run you about $99 as of January 26, 2025. It's going to run you $99. The basic kit is going to run you around $69. And the advanced kit is going to run you around $150. And so that's the kit, guys. Like I said, I don't have anything to say bad about it, and that's not because I'm not paid by them or anything to say anything good. It's just honestly an amazing kit. I've been wanting to get one of their kits for a while. I reached out to them and they liked the idea, so they sent it over to me, and it's amazing, honestly. Definitely worth the money, and definitely something I would purchase again once I use these items. Definitely something I would recommend as well. So that's the video, guys. I will leave my affiliate link below so you can get 10% off any kit or any item from Refuge Medical. And that does give me 10% of your purchase. So 10% of the purchase is taken off. So like, let's say you purchase $100. 10% of it's taken off for you, and that 10% goes to me. And what that does is it helps me contribute to buying kits like these to do more reviews and doing more in-person and online interviews. And we do have some in-person interviews lined up. So yeah, I will also leave, if you go to my channel bio, there's also the link as well, and in my channel bio there is my email if you would like to donate monetarily to us. We are very much in need of that, and it's very helpful here at the channel. So that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Refuge Medical. Thanks for sending this out. And be safe out there, guys. Stay prepared and stay Texan.